Hey guys, alright, so I found this. When I found this, I realized that it was going to be a game changer. And if you don't know what I'm talking about networks that we have been finding all over the world. And even for me, like this, whenever I found this, it was a game changer. Because it essentially explains exactly what these pentagon structures that we are finding all over the world, what they are for. It's as if they created these, and I'm going to show you connect all to many places all over the world. But I want to explain what this is. This is in Blythe, California. There are about six glyphs. The first time this was in 1931. They even have names. Lint. So when I saw this, I was like, wow, like it's undeniable. It's absolutely undeniable. What it's showing is a pentagon with a person in it. And that's exactly what we believe. Well, it can't be anything else. What all these pentagon structures are for. It's for a network. Now, I don't understand the complexity of it. It's just it's too much for most of us to even, wrap our minds around, which is kind of crazy because we think that we are the most advanced civilization, and when you start looking at ancient stuff, you realize, holy crap, nope, we're not at all. We're actually pretty far behind. But from what it looks like, our military, government, and other countries are all trying to put these networks back together. It's obvious that they have found these as well, and they are trying to put the networks back together because with, climate and, the shifting and everything, things have moved. And so, however these networks worked, there was things that got messed up with them. And so they're having let's just compare it to the internet, okay? They're having to rerun the internet. I mean that's the best way to understand it, I guess. But what these are for, from what I'm understanding, is essentially they are portals, and you get them, and you are transported to another place on the planet. Yeah, it sounds absolutely nuts. It sounds crazy. It sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie. And oddly enough, I don't watch any sci-fi movies. I've never even seen Star Wars. I've never seen Stargate, anything. So for me to like even be, I could see like somebody interested in Stargate Galactica or Atlantis, be like, oh yeah, this would be. But I'm super interested in it. It's just like I had no knowledge of what went on with that series or anything, and quite possibly, maybe like so many other things, they were trying to tell us without actually releasing it to tell us. You see what I'm saying? Um, Oddly enough, Minecraft, I think they're doing that with Minecraft too. I haven't looked a lot into it, but my kids play it, and it looks so much like it's teaching them how the ancients actually built things. But I'm not going to get into that. Okay, so from this one location, connected this to the Pentagon structure in Kodiak, Alaska, in the Yucatan, the one in Chile, the one in Argentina, Stonehenge, let me see, Holy See in the Vatican, the Ethiopian pyramid, Greenland. Holy crap, y'all! This one might be one of the like hubs or something. I'm not even sure. So if you take these lines and follow them directly, you will end up at these pyramids. So let's go ahead and start. Let's go, let's start at Kodiak. I'm not gonna like, I'll leave the file to where you can actually trace it and check my work, whatever. So here's a random spot. See, what we believe is these networks are somehow becoming active, and what it's doing to the landscape around is wiping away the landscape in these areas are just different. Like they are a different color. There's nothing growing, or there's something growing. There's a weird situation in all of these locations, and that's how we're finding them. So that one connected to Kodiak, and I could. Y'all want me? I mean, I could go back to Blythe each time, but I think that would take like a year and a half. So let's just. I'm going to show you what other ones it connects to. It connects to this very small island I've never even heard of, called Rootaroo or something along those lines. Well, I mean, it's Somerset Island, but it's Rootaroo? Root. I don't know, something weird. Oh, let me turn that off. And they are definitely, this is funny, because it's so obvious that, look at this. Like, what is going on here? What is this? I don't think that this is because of this situation. I think this is people trying to hide it. I mean, this is too perfect of a straight line to be, it's so silly. Like they're trying to hide it for them. I don't understand. But this really will be game changing for the entire world. These networks of whatever, it really will. Okay, so then it connected to Stonehenge. Whoops. Sorry if I'm making you dizzy here. So it's right here. We are at Stonehenge. Back out. See, this is my green line from, they're the bright green lines. And now it goes to the Holy See, which is in the Vatican. Right here. And if you keep going, it's going to take you to, let me see, Ethiopia, I believe. Let me see. Oh yeah, it connects to like all of them. Ethiopia, Chile. Gosh dang, so many of them. Oh, Patmos. I want to do a separate video on this one because this one is so, this one's very important. It's very important. The island of Patmos. So, you see how just random strange sites that are all lining up together. See, this isn't the only network. There's a network out of DC that we believe to be a parasite network, meaning that they are trying to hack into all the other networks. And then let's go to the one way over here. This one doesn't connect. Well, I looked if this one connects, but I just wanted to show y'all how obvious. Look how obvious this is. Just random. In this dense forest. Random. Pentagon. Okay, it connects to the Chile one. And again, I will leave the, this one, you see, everything's red around it. Red, whatever, and then there's white. So crazy. The Yucatan. Oops. This is weird. I think this one has been, Google Earth has been kind of screwy. Been being screwy. You see how this, and then when you zoom in, it goes away. That is, they are definitely covering these up. And if you've ever looked into Antarctica, you know that they do this a lot with images. But let me see if I can get a better picture of it. That's crazy, because it was so obvious just yesterday. Maybe I'm not looking at the right year. I mean the right. Yeah, they're covering it now. That's so weird. Anyway, let's move on. I'm sure I have a screenshot of it. And then it also goes to this, I can't even say this word, it's somewhere in Russia. YNAO. So it goes to this one. It goes to the Russian outpost in Antarctica, where we believe they are working on this. Oh, crap. Come back, globe. Come back. Let me see. There's so much stuff in Antarctica, y'all, that people have no idea about. They just think it's just snow and ice. But it's melting so fast that things are going to change really fast. And, if I was a scientist, archaeologist, a historian, or anything, I would suck up my pride and start talking. Because they have just been, I won't say they have been lying, I'm just going to say that they have just been towing the line of academia. Where am I going? Let me go to that Russian outpost. Because if you tell a different, it's obvious. It is absolutely obvious that the ancient people had extremely amazing technology. They didn't use slaves or whatnot to create these pyramids and all of these amazing structures. It's impossible. None of what we have been told is true. It's just insane. We have pyramids on every single continent. Now, I mean, come on. It's just so silly. How did I get lost? I got lost. Sorry, y'all. That's what happens when I talk. Okay. The Russian outpost over here. And then I'll show you the Stargate. One of them. There seems to be a few of them. Alright, so this is the Russian outpost where they are doing research of sorts. Not so far from the Stargate. I mean, you know, the possible Stargate. Oh, y'all want to see this? There's green grass, foliage, all a bunch of ice and snow. Nothing weird here. Nothing weird at all. It's like it's almost like what do we know? Oh, it's so silly. Okay, I'm sure y'all want to see it. You know, the Stargate is hard to see. Let me find it. Stargate. Oh, it also connects to us. This other one, y'all, I'm so sorry. It connects to so many places. I just wanted to kind of put this out already because I know a lot of people know I found these and they wanted to see it. So, where did the dang Stargate go? Am I crazy? I am a little crazy. It is pretty late. Y'all, there's so much stuff on here. It's crazy. If you haven't, there's like, we have found ancient dinosaurs. Not ancient. They were alive. They were actually cutting it up. But you know. Oh, let me show you this. I haven't showed it y'all this. It's an entry into someplace. That would be an entry to something. Somewhere. I'm sure there's a better picture. Ooh. Oh, hey, go back. Go back to that, Google. Don't be playing games with me. That was a good. Why does it do that? Okay, this is a better one. You see that? Like they fly through there. Let's see how big that is. Come on. Seriously. Uh, 307 feet. That sounds about right. That sounds like a lot of the openings entries that I have found. Okay. Did I delete my Stargate? Because it's really hard to find without a marker. I'm gonna read y'all's comments in just a second. I'm not actually looking at my phone at this moment. Oh, gracious. Should have turned all of this off. Oh my god. I literally was just relabeling it, like right before I came on here. Stacking cups. Well, I'm nuts. shouldn't do videos so late at night. Oh crap, I know what I did. It's freaking white. Because when you're looking at it, you uncover the snow, but crap, why did I do that? That was so dumb. I swear. Did it like disappear? Seriously? Here's some more openings to you know, to wherever you want it to be. Wherever. I won't confirm. Oh. It's over here. Or I'm just crazy. Oh my gosh, I'm so upset with myself. What in the heck? That can't be the only one. That doesn't even make sense. Yeah, that didn't work out. Oh, goodness. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, I guess I could just follow the line, you know. Oh, well, that goes to the Russian outpost. The line doesn't go to the actual, This is crazy. This really is crazy. It's not that. We have a network in Djibouti also. If you don't know about Djibouti, we have a military base there. So for anybody, just, you know, on a side note, being that I'm doing this, these are the kind of things that, you know, take so long to actually make pre-recorded videos. I know people think, oh, what's the big deal? You're just making a video or whatever. These things take dozens of hours, if not more sometimes, depending on what it's about. And then we lose things. How I lost this, who knows. But I was actually going to stream live just to show y'all like all the work that goes into these videos. Because some people are just mean, but I won't talk about that. Oh, okay. I think we're getting there. is crazy. How did this happen? Did I name it something else? PR3B, I have Africa, it should be lower. What happened? Well, this is crazy. Yeah, this kind of ruined my entire video. That's pretty dumb. Greenland, Korea, Stargate there. Like, what the freaking crap? How did this even happen? Ooh, actually. Gosh dang it, I'm so goofy. Yeah, all that, and I still had it crazy. Okay, here they are. My gosh. I wish I could take that middle part. Okay, so let me see. You can only get so close to it. Oh, crap. So essentially this is what they are doing. They are trying to connect all of these networks, okay? So we can teleport. No, I mean, I don't know. What the heck? That's creepy. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, very, very creepy. Why all this gold? I don't know. I don't know at all. But I'm gonna put the coordinates in the pinned comments so y'all can, oh crap, so y'all can look at it yourselves. Ooh. Sometimes you get lucky and you can uncover stuff. You see how they cover this up? It's so blatant. Like, we've got whatever color this is. I don't know if it's sand or actual snow. And then we have something that looks like snow. That is so ridiculous. Oh, there's another one that it Blythe connects to. It connects to Oahu, which is not far away, so that's not a big deal. But then it connects to an underground pyramid structure, I guess you would say. It looks to be some type of underwater. Oh, crap. Alright, so we'll go out this way. It hits Oahu right here, which is actually Schofield Barracks. The army base is right here, where it hits. So if anyone would like to let me know if they know anything out there, that'd be great. And then you follow it. I mean, I'm sure it goes further, but I stopped it here because I thought this was so interesting. And there's a lot of them. And also, if you didn't notice, this passed through the Marshall Islands, which is has a lot of strange situations going on themselves. So, are these things going underground? We have all probably heard of the UFOs that seem to disappear in water and all of these things. I mean, maybe not. I mean, I think yes. And I'm not like a big. I don't think they're aliens. Let me kind of explain that. I think I've talked about that. I consider them not extraterrestrial, but interterrestrial, meaning they maybe live in places like under here, places like this. And now that it is melting so fast, we're seeing a lot more of them. If you have noticed, it seems like every other day people are posting about seeing something. I have another good entry point. It's a lot better. You can see it a lot better. An opening. I think it is on this side. Oh yeah. No. I mean, that is one of them, but oh crap. Okay, I'll just stop it there, and I'm gonna read the comments, see what y'all think. I mean, it's crazy, but there's crazier things. There's really no denying all of these connections. There just isn't. So Stargate, the government plays with, but the weather they can't control. I've never, ever, absolutely never said the government doesn't control the weather. I have no idea where anybody got that idea. I honestly couldn't believe all of the mass hate, the ridiculous, horrific. I know you're asking in logically, and you maybe everybody took it the wrong way. What I said was I believe that people blame the government on every single situation. They blame the DC government, which we have enough to blame them for. They're guilty of pretty much a lot of things. But I never said that they do not have capabilities. But I do believe that people overestimate our capabilities. And there are certain other governments that have stuff too. I mean, the documentation's pretty obvious, I have read all of the documentation. I've absolutely never said that our government does not control the weather. And I realized that almost, I don't know, probably like 100 people went to Mike Morales' channel and acted like I was doing some hate. I'm not even going to get into that on this video. Let's keep it positive. Anyway. Approximately 26 miles of Luke Air Force Base in Arizona, my son and I watch jets of little circles fly in and out over the house. Well, see, in Arizona and Nevada, I question most of the sightings there just because of this, because we know it's a testing site. Just like, I'm going to show y'all a place that most people don't know about. You've looked into it, I guess. And they do a lot of things out here too, and so it's hard to say if these are our crafts or other ones. I mean, now granted, They might be. They very well will be. There is a stark difference with ours and ours. Have y'all ever seen this? Holt Naval Communication Station. This is the United States's um, supposedly for submarine communication. It's over in Exmouth, Australia, over here in Australia. And apparently, we not only have this one, we now have the one at Hornby Island from what I'm seeing. And that is very interesting, being that Hornby Island connects to a lot of things. You see how, I mean, obviously this is used for communications of some sort. And I do believe that it is for submarines, but I believe that there's probably a lot more this thing is used for. And everything seems to be underground because obviously this is just dirt. But this is very interesting. But they do testing of certain types of black project crafts out there too. And that's why the government around the world bow to the elites. I'm an alien guide. They're not aliens. They're... Yeah, Mike, I of course he's been around for a long time. And I watch him all the time. And that's why I have no idea where anybody looks like CERN. Yeah. You know, in about a year or two or so, I think the scientists at CERN are going to be disgusted at themselves. It's gonna be funny. It'll be fun. It'll be a fun day when they realize how much money they're just flushing down a toilet with that facility and with the other, because it's atom smashing. It's essentially useless. It really is. But CERN isn't what people think it is. They wanted it to be. Yeah, for sure. That's what they wanted it. You know, and that's why they do all those crazy weird rituals over there and stuff. I mean, it's creepy. It's creepy, no doubt. But these scientists don't want to admit that it's not an atomic thing. It's hard to explain, I guess. Well, I explained it in a video a few days ago. There's kind of two sides of scientists. They have the quantum guys, and then they have the atomic particle guys, and then kind of a mixture, whatever. And they're kind of right, but then they're a lot wrong, and they won't let go of it. Like, electrons are not particles, and they just won't let go of that. Or quantum essentially means nothing. They just put that in front of things just to make it sound fancy. Everything is in a toroidal field. You know, like, gravity is not a force, like we've been told. Gravity is acceleration, meaning that if gravity was a force, it would exist no matter what medium you're in. But as we all know, if you are, you know, standing in your living room and you ask your little child to try to pick you up, they can't. But if you get in a swimming pool, they can pick you up. If gravity was a force, then it would not be different in different mediums. So it's acceleration. You see, it's well, I'm not gonna go through all that. That's probably too much already. But failure. What? CERN is the internet. CERN's not the internet. Who thinks CERN's the? Why would you think CERN's the internet? People really have created. I mean, CERN is a creepy, weird, creepy place. They do some weird, creepy crap over there, and they really think that they can have these large hadron colliders that are going to do a simultaneous split of an electron. I mean, it's absurdity. And I'm not the only one that says this. Other scientists say it too. It's just like I said, that there are two separate factions, and then there's those that are more like the Tesla. Like that's the stuff I look into. You know, the Tesla and the ancients, the things that they did. You know, there was something that happened within the 1800s that scientists went over more to the mathematics and kind of forgot where they came from. You know, like how it came from actual testing and actual doing things rather than, oh, well, this should work because of, you know, Albert Einstein says the theory of relativity, when, you know, Albert Einstein essentially never really created anything. But a different video for a different day. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the tour of these crazy anomalies, and there are so many more, and hopefully one day we will all be able to find out them. Oh, I wanted to show y'all something real quick. You see, they actually had these portals. These are in Montana. Well, these aren't. Let me see. Oh, this is huge. These knobs that people have been trying to figure out forever. I'm actually going to do a full video on this. They're sonic tubes, so they essentially create sound. You know, you talk into it. They don't create sound. But so much to go over. I had a specific site to show you the portals. Let me see. You know, it's so weird. I put in portals, and let's see what YouTube wants you to look at. They won't even let me put it in. That's what they want you to look at. Lives of early humans. Ancient humans had a crazy sex life. That's what YouTube wants you to look at when you're looking into ancient humans. So I'll just leave you with that. They want you dumb. They want you dumb. But, alright, guys. Y'all have a wonderful night. And I don't even know. It's too late. I should stop doing videos this late. Okay. Oh my God, 45 minutes. Alright. Bye, guys.